Welcome back to Poetry and Police. Remember to subscribe and share my videos. Give me a thumbs up. Click that notification bell. A special shout out to all my subscribers. Special shout out to the members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. But a special shout out to all the teachers in Jamaica. This video is a very sad video. I mean, doing this video now, I feel so sad. Today is a sad day because I've learned 2 days ago that it's alleged that Danielle Anglin, that teacher who disappeared from May 13, that it's alleged that her body was found in the Salt River. And if it is her, then we all know what the end of her story is. And it's a sad day. My condolences goes out to the family of Miss Anglin, and the teaching fraternity. Women in Jamaica are under attack, and our women in Jamaica have been murdered on a day-to-day basis. And some men pay scant regard to women and feel that a woman should not give themselves to them, but rather they should take the woman, abduct the woman, and violate a woman in certain way. And actions like those are never condoned. It's not condoned by me. And I feel that, and it is my belief that men who carry out such actions against women should face the gallows as soon as they are convicted of the crime. Because you cannot take the mother of the nation and do things like that to them. There's no excuse for it. And to see how this female teacher was abducted, and the whole social media in Jamaica and friends and family have been begging for her to be released. But it was learned from the police that she may have met her demise from the very first day that she was abducted. Abducted by a man, a suspect, who has committed this kind of offense before, not only in Jamaica but in another country in which he was deported back to Jamaica. Now, the question should arise that, is there any cases out there that this man has been involved in that was not reported to the police? Is there another missing female out there that this man is responsible for? Because this man appears to know what he's doing, and he's escalating, and he is committing his crimes better than he did the previous ones. This man, to me, is acting as if he's a serial abductor, rapist, and killer. And at this point in time, the Jamaican society should be scared. Even though he has been taken off the street, but there are more like him out there. There could even be a syndicate of them. But before I say anything further on this man, and whether he's a serial rapist, killer, abductor, or what, let us hear what the Fitzbailey had to say about the body that was discovered, alleged to be Daniel, and that the suspect is in custody, and that the suspect admits to committing the crime. So this is what Fitzbailey had to say.
Given the weight of the evidence collected thus far, the suspect in the matter has since given a statement to the police admitting his involvement. I want to point out that this specific suspect was arrested and charged sometime about 2015 by the police for sexual offenses. He was also convicted in Antigua for sexual offenses and deported to Jamaica. We believe that she was killed the same day when she disappeared. She was picked up by the suspect. We have identified that she was picked up by the suspect. I can also say that with the help of Jamaica High, we were able to identify a specific route which the motor car that she was in traveled. We were able to identify some special items through the Jamaican system. And so we believe that she was taken to the location, and based on the analysis that was done by CFCD, we believe that she was taken to that specific location and killed.
Now you heard what Fitzbailey had said. My viewers, my subscribers, my take on this is that it can be construed that this man is a serial. Given the fact that he has committed this offense before and the ban is now escalating. God knows if he has committed this offense in Jamaica before and have got away with it. If you notice how far this man had dumped the female's body, far from where he abducted her, trying to distance himself as far as possible from where the crime started. That is to show that this suspect is professional. And once you come across a professional suspect, that simply means that this suspect will be or has committed this offense before. Only God knows which other female he has destroyed, and the police is not privy to that. Hopefully, based off some interview with him, that he can maybe shed some light on some other crimes but he might not do that, because we know how the criminal mind operates. But Jamaica, listen, this murder goes to show how violent Jamaican criminals are and in the way in which they commit their crimes. And the criminals in Jamaica are getting more sophisticated as time goes by. So as a result, the police has to be more sophisticated too. And not just the police, but civilians on a whole, like females on a whole, single females who are walking around single, taking taxis, single. You have to be careful which cars you take. It is better to have a car that you know. You have to travel with people that you know. You cannot trust anybody in this time in Jamaica. With your children and with yourselves. And that was just only women, but men too. And I am in agreement with Darrell Vaz's decision to stop the ride share. Because you cannot have a ride share up and a person is carrying people in the public and a proper background check is not done. Because if a proper background check was done, then the police would have been able to ascertain from earlier who the suspect in the matter was. Thanks to Jamaica Eye, as Fitzbailey clearly stated. Thanks to Jamaica Eye, thanks to for the implementation of Jamaica Eye, why this man was held. Jamaica Eye is responsible for the advancement of the investigation. If you notice that when Fitzbailey mentioned Jamaica Eye, he smiled because he was in agreement and he was in acceptance of the job that Jamaica Eye can do. And over the years, I always bawled that Jamaica need cameras. Finally, Jamaica Eye is here. Now, people, the teachers already died. What are we going to do to prevent other crimes like this in Jamaica? More Jamaica Eye. But the females, you have to be watchful. You have to be watchful of which cars you take. You have to be watchful of people that you communicate with on a day-to-day basis, because some of them means no good. Now, I am impressed with the swift decision of Darrell Vaz to stop the ride sharing thing. But the other thing that Jamaica needs to do, it is full time that the Ministry of National Security and the Prime Minister of Jamaica, it is full time that we make a decision on how are we going to approach these heinous crimes as it relates to sentencing, as it relates to what should the sentencing be. And I believe that even in this case, just this case, not even just this case, but I believe that finally, a gruesome crime like this and a man is held, I believe that that man should, a life for a life, I believe in that. I believe in a life for a life, because if that was my daughter, trust me, we go in a police station, go take him out and sort him out. You can't kill people pitney like that and get away with it. Because I don't see you going to prison as I don't see you going to prison after destroying such a life, taking away such a person from society. I don't see you going to prison as the proper reimbursement, for your accident, brother. I don't see it as the proper way to treat you. Your neck should be in a rope and hang till your teeth kin. To kill people picnic like that. May I tell you that? Police officers out there, don't know this criminal here. And the reason why I know that Phipps Bail is not going to show his identification yet. His identification may never be shown. But if and when he's convicted, and when he's arrested, Jamaica needs to start following some other trends like other countries where people who commit these type of crimes are known by the whole Jamaican society, that their photographs are posted on all social media and all police stations and all public areas, so you can know that this man is from prison and he lives in the area, and this man has been arrested for this before, or this man has been convicted of these acts before. This is what we need to do to prevent these type of crimes from happening. Jamaica is filled with criminals. Some are not born here, but they come to Jamaica because it's easier to commit crimes and get away in Jamaica. That is how criminals see Jamaica. They see it as a paradise in which they can commit certain crimes and get away. But this boy in Danielle's case, you're not going to get away. And I hope the Minister of National Security will make some special application for your hang till your teeth kin. I believe in that. And do not care about no Jamaica for justice or nothing at all. The manner in which this woman was taken out now, this man, him deserve to meet his maker instantaneously. A matter of fact, as soon as he's convicted, not even a day should pass without him being asleep himself. I hope them other prisoner in the jail. Well, I leave him to the prisoners in the cells. Because I know he's not going to make it in there. I know he's not going to make it in there. I leave him to the prisoners out there. And which lockup he will be, or which prison he will be, if the government does not take it up in their hand to get rid of this cockroach, this evil out of Jamaican society, this evil who took away such an angel from us. It is heart-wrenching to know that a young woman with such poise, a young woman who has such positivity to offer to the Jamaican people, to young Jamaicans, to offer to our future leaders, has been taken out like this without scant regard for her life, without scant regard for her family's life. This man is nothing short of a monster. Because the only thing that men fear more than men are monsters. Monsters should be destroyed. Monsters like this should not be able to stay in our society, not even in prison. A monster like this deserves to be not even 6'6", but burnt that even his ash cannot be found. This monster should be rubbed out, clean, disappear from Jamaica instantly. But I will leave this to the authority because I have no control over this. I can only talk. And from my tone, people will understand that I am upset. And who wouldn't be upset at this moment in time to see such an angel destroyed by such a monster? This man is no short of a serial. Jamaica, we have a serial. But hopefully, this is the end of his run. And I hope, Mr. Bailey, I hope that you plug in all the plugs right now, plug in everything right now, and go as in depth as you can, because this man might have other victims out there. Because this man did not operate as if he was young in the business. This man did not operate that like this was his first crime or second crime. This man operated like a serial. This man operated like he has experience in the area, the way he carried out the crime and the way he disposed of the victim. And the way he disposed of the victim goes to show that he has experienced in the area. So we might have a suspect in far more abductions than you think. So Mr. Bailey, please sir, delve into this. Use all the manpower you can. And Ministry of National Security, please sir, you need to give Mr. Bailey all the necessary assistance that he needs to dive into this case, because this case, I believe, goes far than just Danielle Anglin. Hopefully, she is the breakthrough, sadly, to the destruction of this monster that Jamaican society should get rid of immediately.